Scary Jinn sightings.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that'll make you question everything. But as always, before we dive into these fascinating
Quick text
stories,
message.
remember to hit that subscribe button for more creepy content just like this.
A spirit of Arabic origin
Hold
known
on,
as the
goddammit.
jinn is said to take many forms. The origin of what
Okay,
is
we're
today
good.
known in the Western world as a genie, the
I don't know,
jinn
Tree.
predates Islam, yet is mentioned throughout the Quran. Beliefs as to the exact forms jinns can take differ drastically. Jinns are often thought to be spirits. As the origin of their name can be conflated with a general term for demons, they often carry the same connotation.
Here's a prime Broga.
However, a commonly accepted belief regarding jinns is
Thanks
that
for
they're
bits, Kovic.
neither good nor evil, and thus must be judged in the afterlife the same as humans. In fact, these theories also describe jinns as human-like creatures, faced with making the same choices as humans, and proliferating in the same way.
What choices?
On the other hand, many
Humans just
describe
make boring
jinns as
choices.
shapeless and menacing shadows. These evil spirits can be summoned in order to perform the dark bidding of evildoers.
Thanks, Resub Ride.
A combination of this theory posits that jinns act as shapeshifters, taking the forms of storms, shadows, humans, and animals whenever the need arises. In folklore, jinns are often blamed for common mental illnesses, and act to take advantage of the darkness in one's heart, leading them astray.
Thanks to Tier 1, Kovic.
Uploaded to YouTube by user NSNiz6, this video depicts a man searching through
boy.
an abandoned building in Saudi Arabia. Walking through the abandoned site, it becomes clear very quickly that something's off within the building.
Oh, holy shit!
The old Secretariat building seems just like the place one would expect to see a series of jinn sightings.
Why?
Frequently scared by odd occurrences happening around him, it seems there's a malevolent spirit in the building following the man around.
Oh, you just got pranked by the Jinn.
Odd banging sounds are heard until the very end of the video, when a spirit or possible jinn appears to guide the man to a specific room.
What? How
by
did he guide
opening
him?
a door for him.
Oh.
Saying what sounds like a prayer to drive away the jinn, the man enters the room only to be frightened by a banging box nearby.
Isn't that a cat? Or is that a raccoon?
Finally making his way outside, the camera points to an open window near the top of the building. The shutters of the window appear to open and close,
Thanks, Risa
swinging back and
Bimbus
forth,
and
either by
Diggity Dog.
themselves or with the help of the jinn tormenting the man
Yeah, that's a
behind
good point,
the
Rip.
camera.
That was intense.
In a similar video uploaded to YouTube by user Abdullah Al-Ambari, the explorer makes his way through an abandoned building only to catch sight of a possible jinn. Making his way through the creepily abandoned building, things begin to go awry very quickly. Turning a corner when walking through to another room, the
Thanks,
outline
Gift
of a
Sub Crow.
dark face peeking out from the doorway. is
Who was
visible.
that? You son of a bitch.
The man continues to make his way through the building, unprepared for the inevitable jinn sightings coming his way. Stopping to admire an open window, the man reflects on the beauty of the moon.
It is pretty beautiful.
It's just then, however, that he notices something inexplicably odd. The moon has suddenly disappeared.
The Jinn ate it? No!
Quickly, the man states he feels an ominous presence in the building, almost as though he's entered another realm entirely, possibly
Oh.
the realm of the jinn itself. Rounding
Shadow
the corner,
realm.
it seems as though the jinn has chosen to make itself known, as a trapdoor opens in the floor nearby.
A trap door? That's not a trap door.
On alert now, the man continues making his way through the abandoned building. Walking down a hall, the man spots a chair that moves on its own.
Wow, that was intense.
With no one visible nearby, this almost certainly seems like the work of some sort of invisible spirit haunting the building.
Yeah, it has to be.
Attempting to drive away the jinn, the man begins a religious chant in praise of Allah.
Exit
The
Prime.
man even goes
Lucy
so
in the
far as to
resub
cite the
Tam.
burning of
Give
jinns
sub
in the
Crow.
Quran. However, this may have proved
No,
to be a
Jonica,
fatal
hopefully not.
mistake for the man. Just as he's finished chanting, praising Allah and chastising the jinns, a piece of slate seems to fall from the balcony above.
Bismillah!
Falls
No!
suddenly and violently down the stairs. It seems clear the jinn present in the building didn't appreciate the man's religious words and sought to put a potentially violent end to the man's meddling.
Exit Prime broken
While the
dishes.
entire video could be a hoax, it would take a fair amount of rehearsal to pull it all off.
What?
As
How?
the entire clip is captured in one take. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are there accomplices hiding out, making the building seem haunted? Or is there a genuine jinn dwelling in this abandoned building?
No, it's probably an abandoned jinn. That's probably what it is.
While the jinns encountered in the last few videos seem content to be left alone in their abandoned buildings,
There's a
the
recent
jinns
Marco.
in this video, uploaded to YouTube by user Abu Nadir, are entirely different. It seems these jinns have instead chosen to possess a body, and they've all chosen the same one. The musician featured in this video claims he's been possessed by multiple jinns, each fighting for
Oh, God.
control of the man's singular body.
Get him some holy water.
Twitching violently and making guttural sounds, the man moves demonically.
How do you move demonically? He's just moving.
Stating his identity as the coveted one, the first jinn makes it clear he's the one in charge and can't leave the man's body.
He's a tier 1
is your name?
Ethan.
Kabbalah.
Tier 1 Justin.
Why can't you leave?
After speaking with him for a time, another jinn comes to the surface, apparently disturbed by the holy man's chanting off camera.
Oh, no, not the music! No!
It seems the exorcism that
You're gonna kill him!
performs is at least partially successful, as he attempts to drive away each jinn one by one. There's actually a series of exorcism videos available on Abu Nadir's channel.
Ooh, that does sound
They're
scary,
fascinating
Samuel.
and well worth a watch. I'll put a link to his channel in the description box below.
Is he getting hard? No, I don't think so.
The jinns
He's
we've
not,
seen
the
so
jinn
far
might
have
be.
all remained in hiding in one form or another, preferring to either stay hidden away or in possession of another's body. However, this video uploaded to YouTube by
Thanks,
user
Resub Tyler.
Abdullah Wall may be one of the few actual jinn sightings captured on camera. This scary home video of a small child just happens to capture the outline of a figure flying by in the background. Nearly alien in shape, the creature flies by before one is able to take a good look.
I see it! Wait, is that... That is 100% just a dildo. Did the jinn steal from the child's mother or something? That is absolutely just like a dildo.
However, as the jinn is non-corporeal in shape, it seems quite possible that this could be a legitimate jinn sighting.
No, it's 100% a
In
wiener.
fact, a few commenters seem to back up this sighting with their own experiences with jinns, claiming the form looks very similar to ones they've encountered before.
I mean, I guess it... no. I guess it's too wide to be like a standard dildo. I mean, I guess it still could be, but I'm doubtful now. I didn't notice this up here. Probably just a jinn.
Unfortunately, the footage was captured on a potato cam, so it's hard to make any real assessment of the figure.
Thanks,
The
Resub Be
entity
Goody.
is indeed unusual. Captured on a potato cam, so it's hard to make any real assessment of the figure.
Thanks,
The
Resub Be
entity
Goody.
is indeed unusual, and for
And
now
Sam
will have to remain a mystery.
Totito.
Uploaded to YouTube by user Cecil123, this newscast depicts Quranic healer Sheikh Fawzi Al-Mahdi describing religious healing on air. As the holy man is chatting to the hosts, a man off camera begins to spasm and act as though he's been possessed by a jinn.
Oh, he really ate it hard there. He's committed. Holy fuck, maybe it is a
People
jinn.
gather round the man as he begins to writhe
Oh my
about,
God.
moaning and yelling.
Yeah, he's definitely moaning now. He fucking concussed himself.
However, the healer is not taken in by the stunt pulled by the news network. Keeping calm and proving his legitimacy, he states over and over that the man is an actor, not possessed and merely faking his possession.
Convincingly, though.
Unsettled, the news anchor asks the healer how he can tell, but it's clear that he's a man of integrity who has likely seen many legitimate jinn sightings in his time.
Yes, legitimate
He
jinns.
describes what he believes to be jinn behavior, and that the man is overacting and not showing signs of a real jinn possession. This attention to detail is quite striking, and suggests that this holy man does indeed encounter genuine jinn possessions regularly.
That was pretty cool.
Uploaded to the YouTube channel, see jinns.
Jinn or homeless man?
Seeking out jinn sightings.
No, homeless men don't
However,
exist.
with
It's
the
probably
healer
a
on the
jinn.
news station, it's well worth
Come
looking
on now.
past the surface in order to find
I'm
the
here for
truth.
real stuff,
The
not
video begins with
homeless
the
men,
YouTuber
whatever
exploring
that
a
is.
dark and eerie building.
لا قدر الله يجي حدا من وراه أكون عارف.
Several minutes into the video, the cameraman hears a strange noise. He spins around to see a man squatting by a door. The camera holder is clearly startled but decides to chase the man. He rounds the corner but finds no trace of the
Whoa.
eerie squatting man.
He's gone.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا شاب يا شاب.
At this stage, it's hard to tell whether this is a blatant hoax, a real jinn taking the form of a human, or possibly even a homeless man looking to
What,
avoid
like,
the intruding cameraman.
What do you mean? Why would jinn even be something that crosses your mind when you're looking at just a guy sitting here? This could be a jinn because the building they're in is dilapidated. Jesus fucking Christ.
Or possibly even a homeless man looking to avoid the intruding cameraman. Continuing on, a rock is thrown from an unknown direction and nearly hits the cameraman.
طلعوا يا إخوان فردات أطفال.
He spins around to catch a glimpse of a face visible in the window opposite.
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Convinced he's being followed by either a jinn or a
As
man,
you said,
the
Mason.
YouTuber continues
Hey,
to
is
see
that the
a
real
figure
Maury? Hey,
following
Maury.
him throughout the building. At one
Hope
point,
you're doing well,
this
Maury.
figure appears in a doorway opposite to him.
It's just a
In an
man!
attempt to find out who
He lives
or
here.
what is following him, the man continues on.
Or he's just a friend of the filmer
Just
for a
as his
viral
attention
video.
is elsewhere, a shape is visible knocking on the window near the door in question. It quickly hides, almost as though pulling a prank. Clearly scared by the man's presence, the cameraman prays and continues on.
He's a tier 1 friend.
بسم الله. هاي خطواتك جن.
However,
What is that,
when
crust?
walking to an outdoor portion of the building, it becomes extremely obvious that the man in the window
Is there some
is
cheese?
just that, a man. However, jinns have been known to take possession of men, which begs the question, was this YouTuber the victim of a prank, or was this a sinister jinn playing a prank of its own? Near the end of the video, those who believe it might be a jinn will be pleased to see a window that appears to open violently on its own. This time with no tricky man anywhere to be found.
هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في.
He's the prime Velowo.
At the end of this strange video, you're left pondering possible explanations. The most likely is that the entire video is a hoax, and that the mysterious man is just a friend. The other, slightly more dangerous outcome could be that the man spotted in the video is homeless and squatting in the abandoned building. This would explain why he seems so intent on scaring the YouTuber away.
He's a prime
The final
Tory.
and most sinister option is that the man spotted is a manifestation of a jinn, and that the house is indeed haunted.
That's probably what it is.
This video, uploaded to the YouTube channel XXII-Snip3DIIXX, begins in a similar way as
Cool
the fake
name.
talk show Jinn previously shown.
Is it tier
Featuring
1
a
Scotty,
chic
my boy?
healer, the man appears to be fielding calls from the public. A woman calls in, detailing an odd occurrence in her life. However, just as she's speaking to the sheik, her speech becomes strained and she claims she's no longer able to speak.
Also, when people...
The sheik
Ma'am,
apparently
please,
takes this woman
get a hold of
seriously
yourself.
and begins to recite a prayer
You harpy?
in order to heal her.
Next caller.
Bismillah, Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillah. Allahumma la sahla.
She apologizes and continues telling her story, almost as though nothing has happened.
Sorry about that. But when I'm doing Salatul Istikhara,
However, her story appears to be the background of her potential possession. Recounting her jinn possession, she thinks of her jinns as her penance for avoiding a court date.
Thanks, the Prime Spotter.
She believes
Of
the
course,
jinns
Chuck.
are saving her from acting out and going to court in order to testify against a friend. She thinks she must suffer the jinns for the wrong she has done. Laughing maniacally, the woman prompts the sheik to continue his healing efforts. The woman continues to cry out in pain as the jinns fight against the sheik's noble healing efforts. At around the 4:10 mark, the healer attempts to clarify that a magician sent the spirit into the woman to block her from going to court.
I don't know about that one, Crust.
Somebody send this jinn to block you to speak or to go to court.
And it's at this point that one of the more chilling moments of the video occurs. The woman laughs and repeats the word block. While it's hard to ascertain whether this talk show is legitimate or not, the sheik's responses do appear to be genuine. This, coupled with the eerie and sinister laughs of the caller, one can't help but feel they've witnessed something paranormal.
I don't think many people feel that.
Before we get to that number one spot and take a look at a possible jinn sighting in a town in Syria, remember to hit that subscribe button and tickle the bell icon. That way you'll be notified about all our latest
He's a tier 1
scary
Tory
and
cat.
mysterious content. Uploaded to YouTube by user TopShotA003AH, this is one of the only sightings to have allegedly captured the jinn in its shadow form. While the man is heard making the call to prayer in a town in Syria, a shadowy figure can be seen walking in the background. At around the
Oh!
8-second mark, you can see the
It's a
shadowy
jinn!
figure glide from left to right. in
Or
the background.
Dementor, maybe. I can't tell yet. Hold on. Nah, it's a Jinn.
It begins as a vague, transparent form, then takes on a more solid black shape, then once again turns transparent before disappearing altogether.
Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Tory Cat. Well, thank you for the generosity.
Some
Thanks for the
viewers
resub, Fat
believe that this is
Jesus.
indeed a
you
spirit
for that.
reacting to the prayer being sung aloud. Strangely, the men don't seem to notice the figure's presence. What do you
That guy's
think
got
the
a great
figure is?
voice.
A glitch in the camera or a genuine jinn sighting? Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments section below.
Well, thanks so much for
Thanks to
watching.
get some
If you
goose
want
in the
more
Prime
scary
Mixery.
content, check out these 2 links right there.
That was pretty terrifying. What, you know, what else we got here? Let me take a peek. What's new? What's going on here? Scary videos that will make you scream in fear. I don't know. This might be a little too scary. Oh, I don't know. Alright, we'll try. Or there's some super scary shiz. Let's see if I scream. Jump scare? Invisible man? Goblin? Jesus Christ.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some super scary clips that are starting to freak the internet
Hey, thank you
out.
for the 5 gift subs
So
again,
hit that
Tori Cat.
subscribe button and get ready for
Thank you,
more
Tori.
creepy
And thanks to the
content,
resub Ford.
just like this.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Krusty. Okay.
Thunderstorms can be scary enough all on their own, what with the roaring thunder, sudden lightning, and torrential rain. But what if something
Thanks to
paranormal
resub
was
Rick
added
Justice.
to the mix? That seems as though it could be the case for a video uploaded to YouTube by ChrisBrandy602. What was supposed to be a simple check of a home security camera quickly turned very strange for this YouTuber. The first minute of the video shows us the exterior of
Oh,
their
thank you
home.
for the 10 gift subs Ford and the gift sub chart. Thank you, Ford.
The description
And the 2 gift
suggests
subs
that the
Philbo.
YouTuber was checking the camera for lightning as their power had just gone out for a few seconds. Everything seems normal at first until something rather unnerving can be seen. Take a look at what the camera caught.
Oh my god!
See a very quick glimpse of a ghost.
It's clearly the ghost of a
Passing
soldier
between
killed in
the
World
two
War
cars.
II. Fuck. They're back.
At first, it can be hard to see. However, when you slow the footage down, you're able to get a better view.
Fuck.
We can see that the figure is slim. Whatever it is, it's only visible for a second before it seems to vanish into thin air. While the YouTuber believes that they may have caught an alien in this footage, its sudden
What?
disappearance has other viewers suggesting it could be a ghost.
Is there anyone with
There's a
any
chance
fucking,
that
like,
this simply
brain
could be a
who does this
person walking
shit?
by the camera. However, one does wonder why anyone would be walking around in such a terrible storm.
Why would an
Not to
alien
mention that it also
be hanging
seems
out
like
behind a
they'd
car?
vanish.
Like, what is
So
he,
what do you
dealing
think it could
drugs?
be? Lanky alien visitor, a spirit, or someone who just got caught in the rain? Let us know what you think down below.
Thank you for the 5 gift subs Tempest and the 5 gift subs MD Saeed. Thank you for the generosity. And thank you for the tier 1 Krusty.
The last thing any of us want to see while out on the ocean is something large and terrifying emerging from the water. Unfortunately, that doesn't just happen in sea monster movies. If this clip posted to
Oh, this one
TikTok
might
by
actually be
When Did We
real.
Forget is anything to go by. In the video, we
The
see a
ocean's
man in
fucking
a small
scary.
boat on the ocean. Then, as the camera turns back to face the man, we see a horrifying sight. Take a look. As you can see, an enormous object appears to rise out of the ocean,
What are you,
creating
tier
a
1
huge wave
Barracuda
in
and
the
the Prime
process.
Jacks?
As usual, there were plenty of theories as to what this could be, with everything from a sea monster to an artificial wave being suggested.
An
However,
artificial
several TikTokers
wave?
claim that this was actually the result of an iceberg flipping over in the water, as seen in similar clips.
Yeah, it's probably an
Would
iceberg.
explain the whitish color that we can see the object has. Still, there's no denying that seeing this in person must have been a terrifying experience. Hopefully all who witnessed it were able to make it out of there safely.
Well, we have the video here, so I think we can say with a high level of certainty they probably got out, otherwise this wouldn't exist. They're probably fine.
Exploring supposedly haunted locations.
Unless the
takes
iceberg uploaded the
bravery,
video, I
and
guess.
YouTuber Dark Ghost Paranormal apparently has plenty of it. On this occasion, the ghost hunter decides to explore an old house that is said to be a hotbed for paranormal activity.
Exit tier 1
In the
Guru
first video,
and the
the
resub
YouTuber
Psycho
wanders
Scrat.
around the property while using his equipment to listen for EVPs.
Next to the bits Cubana.
He hears strange noises from time to time, but isn't able to catch anything on camera.
Jesus Christ! Ah! It's a djinn! Or maybe even a gnome! Who's here?
That is until about 15 minutes into the clip. As the YouTuber begins to speak, we hear a strange squeaky sound in the background.
Так, это мне нужно сейчас будет ИГФ.
The YouTuber quickly turns the camera to face
Who's playing the
boys, and we can see
harmonica?
an accordion sitting on a table in the near distance.
Oh, and it's an
Watch
accordion?
what happens.
It's even more serious than we thought. It's a haunted accordion! It's
The
breathing!
accordion appears to start playing all on its own.
Thanks to resub Gary and
A few
Janak.
minutes later, as he attempts a seance to speak with
actually
any
a male.
resident spirits, something eerie is caught on film.
Alright, I'll check it out, Krusty.
As you can see, there's a disembodied shadow that passes by on the wall.
Oh, fuck.
In a later video, the YouTuber decides to return to the old house in hopes of catching even more activity.
Hey, the accordion's still
He
there.
explores various rooms,
Next to the bit spooker.
then 9 minutes into the video, something haunting happens. Take a look.
The house comes a lot. The fuck was that? They shoot a Nerf dart? What was that?
As you can see, to the right of frame, just under the mirror, some kind of object is suddenly ejected into the air and disappears from view.
Okay.
Soon after, both the mirror and sleeping bag on the couch begin to move all on their own, as if manipulated by some sort of unseen force.
A little kickflip there with a sleeping
This
bag.
YouTuber is one of the more popular ghost hunters on the platform, often praised for his bravery during moments that would petrify most people. The fact that he
Gnome
went back to the
Jedi.
house even after everything he witnessed in the first video definitely says a lot about his character. So what was causing all of the commotion?
Thanks to
Was it
Prime
a restless
J-Man, Resub
spirit,
Carnival.
a demon perhaps? Viewers continue to remain divided on the
I
matter.
never understand why people think that it's ghosts or demons. Not even like from a rational standpoint, but like how fucking weak do you think a ghost or a demon would be if it actually existed? Think about it. A fucking demon from hell, a place of eternal damnation and misery, comes to Earth and the only thing that can muster is fucking shooting an eraser out of a doily and making a sleeping bag fall? No fucking way. If demons actually could somehow enter our world, they would be so strong. They wouldn't be able to just play an accordion. You know, like there's no fucking... They'd be the biggest pussy demon of all time. Like the amount of energy and effort it would have taken to leave hell in the first place, and then he gets to Earth and he's just a fucking accordion playing loser? No chance.
While there's no clear answer, one thing's definite. This is not a house for the faint of heart. Hopefully the YouTuber decides that 2 visits was more than enough, as another one may not please the presence that seems to occupy this space.
Oh, now he's getting powerful and confident. I actually have no
This
idea,
next
Wicked
clip,
Bloodshed.
uploaded to TikTok
Hive Mind
by
sent it to
user
me.
Spooky Boy, we see something strange floating through the air.
It's Chris Angel, he's doing
In
a
the brief
trick, I've
clip,
seen
we
this.
see a shot of the night sky. Lights from the buildings in the background illuminate the area. However, it's the dark object floating in the air that has many viewers confused. At first, it's hard to make out in any great detail, but a close-up soon reveals that the mysterious object seems to have a human form.
These are Brian Corey. In the resub phase cast.
It continues to glide slowly from right to left before the clip eventually finishes. While some viewers were quick to joke that the figure resembled Superman, Mary Poppins, or even Harry Potter, others took the sighting a little more
What?
seriously.
It doesn't look like any of them.
Could it be a human with a jetpack similar to the one we reported on last week?
What?
Or even some kind of alien being? It seems that this is one mystery that won't be solved anytime soon.
Thanks to resub Voltage Misme and the Prime Modest. Hey Rex. Sad ghost honk.
There's a lot of creatures that
Yeah.
roam around Australia, from deadly spiders and snakes.
Yeah.
Roam around Australia, from deadly spiders and snakes to some that sound scary but really aren't, like the Tasmanian devil. This YouTube video, uploaded by Warmonger, shows us something that was supposedly
That's a
spotted
pretty
in the small
hardcore
town
name.
of Rocky Gully in Western Australia. Take a look at what was captured.
We have those all
As you can
over the
see,
place
a
in
couple of
Florida.
seconds in, we can see a bizarre
called
creature
meth.
running on all fours.
Get used to it.
It moves swiftly, disappearing into the darkness. While several viewers believe that this was simply a human, one actually claimed that his friends had seen a similar creature in Adelaide on 2 separate occasions. If this is true, then perhaps there really is an undiscovered cryptid roaming the vast outback of Australia.
No, it's discovered.
Give the video another look
And
tell me what you think
they're
it is
great
in
in
the comment
number,
section
I'll tell
down
you what.
below.
Yeah, we watched Lights Tourney. We watched both
This next
Light
video
and Cola
uploaded
win
to
tonight. It was
TikTok
big.
By user Paranormal Vids
Thanks
was
to
meant to
resub
be
Thick
just a
Saucy
cute
Boy.
clip of a kid playing the piano. Take a look at what was captured though.
Ah, there's a small cockroach on the floor, I think. What the fuck
As
was
you can
that?
see, something appears to move in the background. A closer inspection reveals that it appears to be a toy train slowly rolling forward.
There's the prime
As there doesn't
Lux.
seem to be anything pushing or pulling the train forward, it's easy to turn to the supernatural for answers.
It always
Could it
is
be
easy.
the work of a ghostly child who simply wanted a playdate with the girl? Or is there something more sinister at work here? Hopefully the abnormalities cease and the girl can get back to practicing the piano in peace.
Very true, Danglo.
While old, dilapidated houses and eerie misfilled graveyards seem like the perfect place to spot a ghost, sometimes it can be the most mundane settings that provide the backdrop for potentially paranormal videos. In these next 2 videos shared to TikTok by Paranormal Vids, it seems that even a simple trip to the grocery store
this the
might be
Piggly Wiggly?
something to reconsider. In the video, we see what's most likely security camera footage of the interior of the supermarket. Take a look at what the camera's captured.
I missed it.
As you can see, there's a strange blurry shape that appears in the center of frame.
What? Which pixel? Man, I don't see shit. I'm
Well,
missing
based
it.
on this footage alone, it would be easy to dismiss the shape as dust or even an insect on the lens. However, what happens in the next video will likely change your mind. Take a look.
I'm convinced. It's a reckless shopper. Ghost. Spirit Jinn.
Once again, the shape appears, though this time, just after it vanishes, several objects tumble from the grocery shelf.
Thanks to the resub Aliens, Heavy Assault, and the Prime Potato.
This footage is certainly a head
And
scratcher.
no, I don't know what that is,
Items
Toten.
don't usually tumble to the floor for no good reason. One wonders then if the shape was actually a poltergeist, possibly attempting to let its presence be known to those around it.
Why? Why
Whatever
would it
the
want
case
that?
may be, one thing seems certain. It might be wise to keep your eye out for the paranormal, even while you're doing your weekly shop.
Great, another thing to be concerned about when I'm trying to get some fucking wheat thins. I have to worry about a goddamn poltergeist slapping the box out of my hand. Thanks.
Before we take a look at some truly chilling footage
Nothing
captured by some
sacred.
scuba divers, remember to caress that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Please, I'm still down here. Click that thumbs up.
Thanks to resub Base Blaze.
That way I know you can hear my secret embedded message.
That'd be great. That would be so cool, Blaze.
Sometimes it's not potentially paranormal sightings that cause the most fear in humans. There are still many places and situations that people would prefer to avoid in the natural world. The perfect example is the murky depths of the ocean.
Yeah, ocean's
In this
actually
video
scary.
posted to TikTok by Velvet Horror, we see a scuba diver casually swimming around, when suddenly something absolutely chilling happens. Take a look.
Is it a shark ghost?
If we watch that again, we can see out of the haze emerges an enormous shark.
Yeah, kind of an asshole. Body
The shark
checked him for
hits
no
the diver
reason.
in the back of the head, seeming to take a tentative bite as he does so.
No, he didn't take a
The diver
bite.
ducks down in shock, just turning their head in time to see the large beast swimming away. It seems that everyone who's commented on the video so far agrees that this footage is downright horrifying. Judging by the size of the shark, the diver was extremely lucky that it didn't decide to take a larger bite.
Well, sharks
There's
don't
little doubt
usually
that it
just
could have fit
attack
the
for no
diver's whole
reason.
head inside its mouth.
Thanks to resub Pepe Fuse. Alright, let me see that yoga thing that you're talking about. It was... what was it? EE, I think it was. I need to find the name. EE Yoga. Thanks to resub Teresa. With Yogi Oki Oki. Oh wait, is it this video from 11 years ago? Because we've all seen this. Let me see.
So the time you watch, exercise.
Yeah, it is this. Yeah, we've all seen this shit. This was a very big viral video. I didn't know that's what this was called. Though I will say, I don't think I've seen him go this hard. Usually I see the clip of the goofy stuff. This guy's very flexible. Is that David Bowie? Might be.
Hi, I'm Yogi Okie Dokie, and this is my farm. They call me Yogi because I play at something called yoga. I'm really glad you came to visit today, because there are lots of things to see, some really nice folks to meet, and all kinds of stories to tell you about life out here in the country. Nice hat.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen the whole thing.
Rasta, my dear, and good morning, Yogi Okie Dokie. Aren't we looking marvelous?
Well, thank you, Hal. Now, I'm feeling pretty moved.
Yeah, it's a really weird show. But this video had so many re-uploads back in the day. I'm pretty sure most people in chat have seen it. I've never seen the whole thing though, I guess. Thanks to the resub Rune and Birdman. I don't know if I'll play 2K. I might. Never seen it. And here, I'll at least play some of this.
Hi, I'm Yogi.
It's just a compilation of weird moments.
This is my farm. Nice pose, Rasta. Morning, Hal. Now, nice hat.
Yeah, man. You can milk Sister Moo Cow for all the information.
Yogi Okie Dokie is my name. The healthy mind and body is
Yeah, Ray William Johnson covered it a long time ago.
out on the farm, do yoga in a barn. I'm looser than a goose out in the rain. Come play yoga with me now. With Hal, now the big moo cow. Let me and Rasta show you how. It's time for E-I-E-I yoga now. Wow, do you feel that wind? Every time I feel a wind like this, it reminds me of something very, very important. It reminds me to breathe.
Yeah.
I know what breathing is. Remember to breathe. Remember to breathe.
God damn it, now we're all... Son of a bitch. Yeah, we've seen that. Oh yeah, we still do have